Viewfinder. Focus unlocked. Image.
Welcome, YouTube subscribers, to LaGrande, Oregon. The town of, I don't know, what's this town known for?
Welcome to the town of LaGrande. We have about 13,000 people in the entire Union County, home of Eastern Oregon University. We're about 4 hours east of Portland, 2 hours west of Boise, and about 2 hours southeast of Tri-Cities, Washington.
Don't mention Tri-Cities name.
Just a quick little homage, pay homage. Right now, moving on down Adams Avenue. This is kind of the main street of town.
Okay.
Lots of businesses, Liberty Theater, City Hall on the right. Some amazing chicken wings coming up.
Amazing chicken wings.
Amazing chicken wings.
Okay.
Wing Wednesday at Tap That Growlers. Phenomenal. LaGrande's one of the last cities with a drive-in movie theater.
No way, that's so cool.
On this side of the western. And this 7 seconds we've been at the stoplight is about as much traffic as you will see in LaGrande. Which is kind of cool.
Alrighty. I don't have to worry about getting hit by a car. That's good.
Speed limit's 20 or 25 on the street. Raul's Taqueria right here on the right.
Okay, this is gonna be one of my adventures.
It's all the tacos. Burritos, tortas, sopas. Granada movie theater on the left. It's nice as a smaller town. Things kind of close down around 8 on the weekdays.
So what do the college kids do here on the weekends? What do
Lots
you
of events on campus, and then weekends things are open a little bit later.
Okay.
And then the local I was talking about earlier for their dairy-free ice cream on the right. So they are amazing. Their ice cream sampler is huge. I don't think 6 people could finish it in one sitting. But
Wow.
you get like one of every, and it's like, okay, cool. Just you'd think it's gonna be small, itty-bitty samples. Now they're full-size scoops. And like, oh, I love ice cream. Jeez.
Not that much, right?
So we'll be turning up Island Avenue, which connects LaGrande, Oregon to Island City, Oregon.
And what's in Island City?
So we got the Walmart out there. Keep taking it all the way and you go to Joseph, Oregon, maybe 2 hours out.
Yeah.
A couple small, Imbler is out there, smaller towns.
Yeah.
LaGrande's going to be the biggest town in Union County.
Okay.
So then kind of the hub here, and then as we move further north, east, you'll find other slightly smaller towns.
Okay.
Coming up to the local harvest in just a second. Mika is waiting for us. Any questions about LaGrande?
Any questions about LaGrande? Do you have any favorite memories?
Favorite memories? So being originally from Southern California, the first time I ever saw snow was in LaGrande. On campus, I was late to theater class, and I think I was 21 years old the first time I ever saw snow. And I was like, oh my God, this is gorgeous, but I'm late. Trying to catch one on my tongue, and then by the time I got to class and then got back out, the ground was just covered in maybe
snow?
like 2 hours. Yeah.
Whoa. How was theater class?
It was cool. I got to do a monologue as a Army general, and I remember having a Diet Pepsi, and it was supposed to be an adult beverage that I would tink around in my cup as I did my monologue.
Yeah.
So is there local harvest? And I believe that is Mika. Hello. I like your van.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi.
We got the same van, except mine might be a little taller.
Is it? Could you go under the 5 or 8 foot clearance?
What?
You couldn't go under 8-foot clearance,
I
could
don't
you?
think so.
Yeah. I think mine was just like almost.
Barely?
Yeah. Cool.
How's everybody doing?
Sleeping.
We're tired.
So we have one of two options. We can, everybody can pile into this van, or we meet us at Cove. Whatever is good for you. If everybody's sleeping, maybe we can just continue.
Thoughts?
We can continue.
Wait,
That's cool. It's like 20
Yeah.
minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're good?
I'll follow you. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys weren't waiting for too long?
Huh?
Weren't waiting for too long?
No. We've been rocking out. We've been talking about the 80s. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright. So all
And
of us-
Jenny's gonna go get her car.
Oh, gotcha.
So we'll all go together. Okay. See you
And
there.
we're about
Okay.
20 minutes out.
Cool.
Viewfinder, image, 5 minutes, zoom, 1.0, stop recording video, button.
It's okay if you want to stay.
Should we race them? They do have a taller van.
But it could fall easier.
And they have a touchscreen.
What? Why did they give you the touchscreen, man?
When I picked this up, they had like, I don't know, like 6 of them, just all the exact same like that. Next time.
Strike. We're on strike.
We're not leaving this van until we get a new van with a touchscreen. I like it. If we have any leftovers french fries, they have to last.
So, are there any sidewalks here? Yeah.
So if you're on campus, the sidewalks are, I don't know if you'll be here long enough to see it, but the sidewalks are actually heated in the winter.
Oh,
So you won't slip and fall.
that's crazy.
6 notifications.
I don't think I'll be here. I'm only here for 2 weeks, so. Woo!
Is that me? Come on, y'all. Get together. Yeah, if you continue on Island Avenue, you will reach Cove as well.
Okay.
Seven notifications.
Yeah, I missed the rain. I'm glad. Yeah, always glad to be back with you.
Yeah.
Living in Portland's cool, but sometimes it's like, yeah, big city problems.
What do you miss about LaGrande?
It's like, not any specific neighbors, but just like neighbors in general. Like, oh, I know all of my neighbors' names. I can trust my neighbors to watch my plants if I'm gone for a week.
Yeah.
I can babysit for them. They can plant sit for me.
Yeah.
Walking down the street, like, oh no, I forgot my cell phone at the somewhere down the street.
Yeah.
It's 2 o'clock. I can just walk and go get it. It's fine. Like, yeah, depending on the
8 notifications.
Yeah.
Folks, like you just wave to people when you're driving. You're just like, oh yeah, hi. We don't really get too much of that.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, you don't even know who your neighbors are. I don't even know who my neighbors are either.
Nope. We've had, I think, maybe 4 move in and out. Like some on the left, some in front of us, some beneath us.
Yeah.
But within the last year, I can recognize them if I see them, but I don't know any of their names.
Yeah.
If they're like their apartment was on fire, I have no idea how to contact them. And the Walmart's right over here. So yeah, the trolley will take you all the way from campus, around town, up to Walmart, and then back. Every hour on the hour, I believe.
How long do they run?
Good question. I believe 7 to 7.
Okay.
I think so. Also, everything I say is with a grain of salt. I haven't lived in LaGrande, lived here properly for 7 years. So things might have changed, but I believe it's 7 to 7 or 8 to 8.
Oh, okay.
And then if like you decide like, oh, I want to go out later, you can always get the taxi back. Just
I'll just need the taxi number.
start getting some pretty big properties out. These are, I guess, this is still considered industrial, kind of businessy.
Okay.
Some ranch supply stores, some market and deli. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been up this road all the way to Island Avenue. Look at it.
This will be very interesting. At first I thought it was another school, but then Corey told me, he's like, no, it's not a school, it's like a summer camp place. I'm like,
Oh, Ascension.
yeah.
Or Cove Ascent.
Yeah. I'm like, interesting.
Let's find a spot for folks to stay early on campus. It's always nice.
When I used to live at the blind school, they used to say that, the blind school was haunted.
Oh, no.
And my friends would be like, they would see such and such thing in such building, and I'm like, oh, you guys are crazy.
I think I have to see an alien first, and then I don't know. Spirits, I'm sure they're out there. But
Yeah.
I feel like
I feel like if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone.
if they're out there, aliens are definitely out there. I'm pretty sure aliens are out there.
Oh, I think so too. There must be other planets. They probably have civilization that's much more advanced than we are.
Statistically speaking.
Yes.
Or there's just so many of them, you just can't find them because they're so far away. Or they were so millions and billions and billions of years ago. And so maybe they got advanced and then went extinct and then found another part of their galaxy and just kept on moving. And we're still in our infancy phase.
They're probably looking at us like, really? You guys can't figure that out?
And that was one of the friends, maybe Neil deGrasse Tyson was saying, like, one theory is that they're just so advanced that, like, when we as humans walk past ant colony, we don't think anything of it. We're just like, oh, that's just ants doing ant things.
Yeah.
Maybe like the other species of aliens would just be like, yeah, that's just humans doing human things. I don't get it, but whatever.
Or maybe they're humans too, but they're just differently civilized.
9 notifications.
No ads.
They don't have to worry about ads or Facebook.
That's okay. I'll accept.
I've always wondered, like, maybe they all get along. Maybe they live in a world where there's no fighting or wars.
10 notifications.
Any like super advanced group of folks has to probably come to that
Conclusion.
at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, how advanced could you really be if you're? Oh, I don't like what his grandfather's 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 did. So
Yeah.
I don't like him. Like, stop.
Yeah.
She's not good.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I totally agree.
We'll see. I think one of my favorite movies of all time is Interstellar.
How come?
Just the idea of like, oh yeah, love is the only thing that can transcend space and time. Like, oh yeah, have you seen it?
I don't think so.
Christopher Nolan. Hans Zimmer did this for. I think it's like 3 hours. 3 hours long. The premise is that they have to send astronauts into another, like across the universe. But so the further they get, the longer time is. So like 1 hour on this super far planet is 8 years on Earth.
Oh wow.
So like they have to decide like, okay, if we, and there's 4 or 5 planets they have to visit to see like, are they, so like all the crops on Earth have died out and they have to find a new planet for Earthlings to colonize or for where we can live. But they have to decide like, can this support life or not first? So there's 5 possible planets, but the further they get, the longer time stretches. So it's super, super interesting, but no spoilers, even though I already spoiled it. It's a good message that wraps it all together. Like, wow.
Are you a dog person or you're a cat person? Awesome.
I'll say this: I've had a cat, and I'm ready for a dog. I think the amount of, so on a scale of like 0, no pets, 10, having a dog to walk every day and take to the bathroom, everything like that. I feel like cats are like a 6 on the amount of effort you have to put in. And so like if I'm gonna put it at a 6, I might as well just tip it over to the full 10. My cat was chill. He hung out. I didn't feel bad because he was like an apartment cat, so he just like hung out inside all day. I put him on a little leash and I opened the door and he just never. He'd always try to escape, but then when he got the chance, he just never would go outside. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. But I would open the door and like put him like a 30-foot paracord.
Yeah.
So if he wanted to roam around the backyard, he could, but he never went past the patio. Yeah, so I was ready for a doggo.
What type of doggo?
I'm open. Probably medium size. So like more than 30 pounds, less than 80. Yeah, that feels about right, yeah. 55, 60.
So maybe a lab.
Yeah. I don't know too much about dogs, so I just know I want a really smart dog that I can, like, hey man, what are you doing? Come on, go to your crate. And then just like goes to the crate. Hey, ready for a walk? Let's go. And then just like goes and like grabs their leash and then it's like ready by the door. That's what I'm looking for. We'll see.
My friend Alan, he had a dog. His name was Shadow, because he was a black lab. And Shadow used to bring him his comb, because he used to comb him every day.
Yeah.
So he would put the comb in his mouth and then take it to Alan to have him brush him.
I love it. Just like, yeah, it's like that. My dog, we actually had him for about 20 years.
Oh wow.
Just passed away
Aww.
beginning of summer. Yeah, he lived a full life. But back at my mom's house. And
20 years.
Yeah.
2/3 of your life.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, super cool boyo, but he was not friendly to anyone outside. He definitely was not trained well, so he's very much a house dog.
Okay.
It's like very, he let some people pet him, but not really. He couldn't get too comfortable. He couldn't get familiar with him. Like, nope. And then, 20 years. So he was a miniature pincer. And he was cool. I think our energies matched where I knew that he wasn't going to bite me, so I could like hang out by him, like not be,
cranky old man.
He was, I think, maybe at his largest, maybe like 20 pounds.
Oh, okay.
So I'd want something at least 30. The very least, that'd be like 30 as if they're on a diet and we're like gonna beef them up to like 50. But yeah, unless she says that she wants us on the smaller side because she wants to be able to control it. Like, that makes sense, I guess. Small dogs are cool. I want what I want, you know?
Yeah. I like poodles.
And they're pretty intelligent too.
They are.
And I do have a lot of friends who are allergic, so I might have to look at. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have to, but it'd be nice of me to look at hypoallergenic dogs too.
Poodles don't shed hair. They're like human hair.
No, not the same. So
Yeah.
if I could find like just like a really, I think all the ones that I've met have been really like high energy, but not like something with like a contained energy, like explosive, like okay, we're chill, and then like alright, we're gonna go sprinting. But I think the poodles that I've met are just like really just up all the time. Like, hey man, chill. I think yeah, it all comes down to training. Take it you're a dog fan?
I like doggies, yeah. I want to get a guide dog.
Are there certain types, or just
Depends on the school. Some schools just do labs and goldies. And the school that I want to go to does labs, goldies, shepherds, poodles, Doberman pinchers.
nice. Doberman Pinscher would be cool. So I bet the mini. I would like the full one too. They're sleek, and I think they are on the lighter side, like with weight wise.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference? So you want poodle, or you just like poodles?
I wouldn't mind a poodle. But I like labs too.
Yeah, I think as someone who doesn't know dogs too well, when I think of dogs, I think of labs first. Good all around, good with the family, taking on walks. They have that energy.
Yeah.
Corgis suddenly got really popular the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I thought they were cute before, but now I'm just like, stop. Done too much. Take it back.
Corgis are cool. Corgis are cool.
Take picture. Stop recording video. Button.